Ew. Peace. Dirty love. Dirty wisdom. Dirty knowledge. Dirty respect. Rise of flies, they true like the nines. I am Royal Obey. Mm. So on a big up mama nets and net rules, guys, niggas. Hey, did y'all see that clip by Canelan Moores? Oh, and it's talking about one thing Chinese people can't steal or can't do or something like that. And then the hands are like they can't do this. Yo, that was freaking hilarious. Hey, but anyway, man. Yo, so how y'all feeling? Good. That's what's up. 13 love. Can't say it enough. 13 love. Yo, so this is coming on top. So I was thinking about some thoughts that I had. Tax exemption. I wonder, I haven't looked it up, but I'm going to look it up. But I wonder if tax exemption is available at any job. Like, I wonder if, like, at any job can you go tax exempt? Because, like, I know I've worked at, like, a temp agency, and in a temp agency, they don't tell people, but they can go tax exempt. And me knowing the little bit I know about, like, paying taxes and stuff like that, it makes a lot of loopholes for people to get some free money. But because I've had a understanding that now that we don't really need the money, and I see that the money is really just a byproduct of one's being who they are. Like, I've realized that because I see that if I paused for a long time. Oh, shit. You believe he's a clone? He's a robot. He glitched. No, I'm talking shit. But I see that. I'm so silly. I laughed at myself. I almost forgot. Right. I see that if you work within like your purpose, and your purpose is ultimately like your own talents, your natural talents, the things that you are naturally good at, and you critique and master and sharpen your craft, that money's going to come to you regardless. And really, I sound funny. And really, uh, if you have something that is able to make you money without you actually having to have money, you're really in a good position. So, like, we talk about multiple flows of income, and what I mean by that is like a lot of times people get gigs and they get these jobs, and they get comfortable at these gigs and these jobs. So these jobs are going to work you like in some form or fashion. If it's not physically, it's definitely going to be mentally. You know, they're always going to work you somewhere because ultimately it's designed to keep you focused on that task. And like everyone else knows where your attention goes, so does your energy. So that's something that you want to constantly like be aware of when you are choosing jobs and you're choosing these different types of gigs. You want to ultimately make sure that you're able to keep yourself mentally and physically healthy, um, you know, so that you can, live life. And so that's why I want to tell people. So I want to tell people that, you should get you something on the side. Like those little hustles you used to do back when we were kids and stuff. Like I was a little kid, I don't know about y'all, but when I was with some hustlers. Like I was kind of lazy. I wasn't really lazy. Like when it was time to do stuff, I would do it. But I was with hustlers, who my homeboy, he was like, bro, we finna go out here and cut these grass. And I would go with them. We would cut grass. We would like shovel the snow. We would rake leaves. And these little things like that, like, don't look at it like as, because some people, when you think of that, you think of it as, oh, well, I was just a child and stuff like that. But no, actually, you were in a state where you were more in tune. Yes, you were a child, but you were in a state where you were more in tune with the cosmic energy that's around you, or the higher thoughts, the higher realms of thought that are around you, that had you come up with something knowing in your spirit, knowing in your soul through your spirit that you had that this is how you got to get it. You know what I'm saying? That's ancestor wisdom. You see what I'm saying? That, when a child is like that and they're just willing to like go and get what they got to get, that's ancestors speaking through them, whether they know it or not. But we are awesome like that. Or we just do things. That's the beauty of being man. You feel me? Sentient beings. It's that we are amazing. And so this society is created to say that you're not. And to hate yourself. Whether you see it or not. Subliminally, they are telling you this every day. I see it all the time, bro. And it'd be like, it's funny because I see it. I know my kinfolk around the world, they see it as well. And for them, just for that, don't get mad at that. Learn the truth, and you will laugh. It's funny. It's funny how I can see all these different characters on these TVs that are actually depicting my ancestors, but you don't give my ancestors credit. It's funny that you down talk Moors, but know in the closet have affairs in your closet, and at the same time know for a fact if we get in order, and if every so-called black person in America was decided to go take up the Moorish nationality, that y'all wouldn't even be here. Facts. I find that funny because it's coming. Maybe not that, but something's coming. That's all I'll ever say on that one. But 13 love, yo. You feel me, bro? Because it's 2020, baby. Or 2012. So, these niggas just... man, listen, I felt... you know what? Let me be quiet. I came on here to explain tax exemptions versus, like, the other. And the other is, I don't pay taxes. You feel me? See, tax exemption, you don't pay taxes at the moment, but you do have to pay it at the end of the year. Now, there are loopholes and certain things like that you can do, that you can minimize how much you pay. But ultimately, you still going to be paying money, taxes to the Vatican, which is Rome, which is Babylon, which is all that evil shit. Or baby London. Or Babylon, which is around the world. They got jurisdiction everywhere. Because, see, we were already everywhere. See, if we were already everywhere, that's a lot of covering up you got to do. You feel me? That's a lot of covering up you got to do. There's a lot of shit missing, guys. There's a lot of shit missing from history. And even though in school they didn't teach us history, on top of that, they didn't teach you money. Really, two of the main things you really need. To know about how to use money, to know about history, and to know about law. If motherfuckers do those three things, G, there will be no stop. If an individual knows those three things, there is nothing that can stop that person. There is nothing. Rather, that's a good person or a bad person. that type of information and this on this Monopoly board is very powerful. Now, how many of you guys play Monopoly and never really played Monopoly? Y'all never really know how to play. Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know how to play. I didn't even know you can finish Monopoly. When somebody told me you can beat Monopoly, I was super shocked. So, a tax exemption is still paying. That's still showing you have some. They still have some control. Basically what I'm getting at. And don't take my word for anything. Look it up. I really just saying. Just talking. I like to think. Hi, my name's Royale, and I like to think, baby. I'm a freaking fool, yo. Listen, man, so, like Unc said, you want to be immune. You want to be immune to all of this shit. Because exemptions is still privileges. They're giving you that. But the good news is, like I was saying with the jobs before I go, find out if you can go tax exempt on your job. Also, if you know about tax exemption and how, like, how to pay taxes and stuff like that, I suggest doing that at another job. Because some people, like, I went to places and I didn't know that you can do that. And they're not going to tell you because it's too much of an opportunity for you to control how your money flows in and out of your pocket. You feel me? Because if I'm not paying taxes to you, then I'm controlling how much I even want to give you in the first place as a citizen of these United States. So, yeah. 13 love, 13 wisdom, 13 knowledge, 13 respect. Rise up, fly high, stay true like the nines. I am Royal Obey. So the big, I'm a mama. That's rules. Niggas, nigginis. I'm out.